Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, everybody in this change, in this occasion, welcome back to our channel, PPTK Assa'adaat Media. In this afternoon, we meet with male students of Assa'adaat Boarding School. There are 5 male students here, while last night I have talked more with with 6 female students of Assa'adaat Boarding School. But in this afternoon, I would like to make podcast with only 5 male students of Assa'adaat Boarding School. Okay, first I want to ask something to Aidil. Hello, Aidil.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Aidil, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
First, before I ask something or talk something with you, first, please introduce yourself.
Okay, everybody, I want to introduce myself. My name is Eli Putra. You can call me Aidil. I'm from Kalimantan, Copper City. But now I stay in Sampit because I school at a Sal boarding school. I'm class finish school and my hobby is playing football. My ambition is teacher and speaks in the world. And I'm 18 years old.
Yep, okay. Before I go on my speaking with Aidil Putra, he's from Kapuas. I would like to tell you all about the background of this cottage of this boarding school, Assa'adaat Boarding School. Assa'adaat Boarding School is Tahfidul Quran boarding school. It will create the students to memorize Al-Quran. Actually, Assa'adaat Boarding School lays in Kalteng, Kalimantan Tengah, and it is one of the best boarding school, the famous boarding school, Tahfidul Quran boarding school in this regency, Kotim, in this regency Kotim, Kota Waringin Timur, and it is still new. Assa'adaat is still new boarding school, but it is running for it's about 3 years. The leader of this boarding school, Aseh Ma'rufi LC MH. And also, although it is very young, I mean the boarding school is still new, but it has created the best Christian, the best generation to memorize Al-Quran. Also, Assa'adaat has more than 30 students, more than 300 students. Assa'adaat has more than 300 students, and they all are processed to memorize Al-Quran, and some already finished 30 juz in memorizing Al-Quran. And this podcast, I invite some students, and one of them has already finished memorizing Al-Quran in 30 juz. Aidil Saputra. Aidil, have you memorized 30 juz of Al-Quran?
Yes, I have memorized my Quran.
Oh, that's good. The sound is very nice. Aidil, know of Al-Quran to prove, or to know to the public that you have already memorized 30 juz of Al-Quran. And now I want you to read Surah Al-Baqarah juz 2 ayat 152. Please read.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاذكروني أذكركم واشكروني ولا تكفرون يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين.
Well, next I want you to read Ali Imran, Surah Ali Imran, Juz 3, Ayat 10, please.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الذين كفروا لن تغني عنهم أموالهم ولا أولادهم من الله شيئا وأولئك وهم وقود النار.
Okay, good. The last ideal, please read Surah Al-Maidah, Juz 6, Ayat 24.
قالوا يا موسى إنا لن ندخلها أبدا ما داموا فيها فاذهب أنت وربك فقاتلا إنا هاهنا قاعدون.
Well, thank you, Adil. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Well, everybody, he is one of male students of Assa'adaat boarding school who has just already finished 32 in this year. Aidil Saputra, he is from Kapuas City. Okay. Now, I'm really interested in listening. You are reading Al-Quran. And now, I'm very curious to know how long the process you memorize Al-Quran.
Process I memorize Al-Quran during 2 years.
2 years. Oh my God. I will only process memorize Al-Quran in 2 years. Yeah, for 2 years. Oh my God. I think 2 years is not long distance. 2 years is very short distance. Oh my God, you have brilliant IQ, I think. And what time do you always memorize Al-Quran? Maybe you memorize Al-Quran in the whole day, never sleep. Or what time do you memorize Al-Quran?
Every day I always memorize Al-Quran in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night.
Morning, what time in the morning?
In the morning, after take subuh prayer.
After taking subuh prayer. Oh my God, good. What about in the afternoon? What time in the afternoon?
Afternoon, after take asar prayer.
Asar prayer. What about in the evening?
In the evening, I memorize Al-Quran 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock. To whom do you always submit your Al-Quran memorizing?
I submit Al-Quran to my teacher.
Who is your teacher?
Ustadz Muhammad Soleh.
Ustadz Muhammad Soleh. Where is he from?
He from Madura.
Madura Island. Thank you. Maybe Ustadz Muhammad Soleh today is still listening our podcast. He is your student, Aidil Putra, showing his ability about about memorizing Al-Quran, right? Oh my God. And then, brothers and sisters, let's know that Assa'adaat boarding school not only educate the student, train or guide the student to memorize Al-Quran, but also here the school emphasizes the students to always speaks international language, English or Arabic language, because here two languages are become favorite language in this boarding school. The students all can speak Arabic and English. So this boarding school is very, famous not only in this area, not only in this city, but later I'm really sure it will be famous in all over the world. Okay, Ideal here. What language do you always speak? What language do you always speak? English or Arabic?
I study English.
English. Yeah.
English, yes.
Okay, but can you speak Arabic? Can you speak Arabic?
Little.
Little, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it's okay. But you never stop to try to study those languages, because those languages are very good. And then, do you like English?
Yes, I like English.
Since when do you like English?
I like English when there are programs.
In the program. How many days do you join the program?
I'm studying English 10 days.
Only 10 days. Do you understand English? Do you
Little, yes, I
Little.
understand.
But can you speak English?
Yes, I can speak
Oh
English.
my God. Only 15 days, the student can speak English a little bit. And in my opinion, that is not so bad, I think. Okay, before I go on to the next question, I want you to tell about your daily activity in this fasting month.
Okay, everybody, I want to tell about my daily activity in the plastic man in boarding school. Every day in the morning, I get up 2 o'clock and I go to the bathroom. I want to take a ablution. And then I go to the mosque, I take the Hajj prayer and my friend and my teacher. And after that, I go to the kitchen, get supper with my friend. And after that, I go to in the room, I go to the masala, I go to the mosque, I take subuh prayer.
Well, stop.
Yes.
Okay. Good. I think not a little, okay? You can speak English very well and very fluently, I think. With whom do you always practice your English?
With my friends.
With your friends. And by what? Listening, reading, or what? Do you always practice your English?
Listening.
Listening.
Yes.
Listening movie, like West movie, or what song?
Music.
Music, yeah.
Yes, music.
Okay. From what media do you listen? Because this is boarding school. Computer, or handphone, or
I listen music through handphone.
handphone, yeah. Okay, from handphone. Maybe from, what's that? Your teacher, yeah? Your teacher brings handphone to the classroom, right? Okay, handphone. Yeah, handphone. We can learn our pronunciation from English. What's that? Our pronunciation in English, we can listen from handphone also, like from music and West movie, like some composition, some dialogue also. So handphone is very important to improve our English ability, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Adel, do you agree that handphone is very important?
Yes, handphone is very important.
It's very important. How important handphone is? Please tell about the importance of handphone.
Yes, I want to talk about the importance of handphone. Handphone is very, very important because when you bought handphone, you can watch in videos in Instagram, in TikTok, and Facebook, and so on. And handphone, you can to listening to music. And also, handphone be active in media social. And handphone communicative is media social, information and entertainment. And I like handphone because in the house, my house, I play handphone. I can chatting with my friend, I can chatting with my darling, and
Yeah.
I can video call with my family.
Yeah, so handphone, the positive of handphone not only can improve our English skill, especially studying about speaking and pronunciation, but also you can chat your family, or your friend, your best friend, your darling. That is
Yes.
okay. Well, Ideal, how many grammars have you studied in this Daurah program?
8 grammars.
At grammar. Okay, mention. What are they?
Mm,
What are they?
there are.
Yeah. I mean, what tenses
What
have you?
can say?
Yeah.
Uh, Simple present tense,
Hmm.
simple past tense, simple continuous tense, simple past and continuous tense, simple perfect, simple perfect continuous, then simple past and perfect.
Yeah. Okay. I think you only learn a little grammar in English, but you can speak English very well. Okay. I want you to give me an example from tenses present tense until present perfect continuous tense. Give me the example.
I study English. I studied English, and I I am studying English. I was studying English. I have studied English. I had studied English. I have been studying English. Done.
I have been studying English. I have studied English. I had studied English. I have been studying English. Okay.
Yes.
I want to know. I am studying English. What tenses is it?
I'm studying English. Simple present tense.
Simple present tense or present continuous tense?
I am studying English.
Yeah. What tenses is it?
Uh,
Present continuous tense or simple present tense?
Simple present tense.
Simple
Simple continuous tense.
present
Continuous tense.
present continuous tense. I am studying English. Please move to into negative.
I am not studying English.
I'm not studying English. What about interrogative? Interrogative.
Am I studying English?
Am I
Studying English.
studying English? Okay. Ideal, before we close, I mean before I change to another member, please tell me about the reason why you like English.
Because I like English, in order that I can speak English. And because my ambition is speaks in the world. So, my son can transfer in the world, I must can speak English because English is international language.
Yep. Okay. Nice to meet you, Ideal.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Now I would like to talk with Rafa. Yeah. Rafa, please the microphone give to Rafa. Yep, Rafa. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, thank you. First, please introduce yourself, Rafa.
Okay, everybody, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Rafa Fazli. You may call me Rafa. I'm from Samarinda, but now I stay in Sampit because I school at Assa'adaat boarding school. I'm class 1. My hobby is playing football, and my ambition is
Yep, okay. Well, everybody, please know about Rafa was that ambition that he always says to me that after finishing here the program at Asada Boarding School, he will continue to Hadramaut. Yeah, he will continue to the what's that, to Hadramaut. Okay. May Allah give him the best way.
Amin.
Yep. Okay, Rafa. First, can you speak Arabic, Rafa?
Yes, but like little.
Little. I want to know you to introduce by Arabic first.
Ismi Muhammad Rafa Fazli. Ana min Samarinda.
Mhm.
Uh, Faslun Wahid jitu ilal hadzal ma'ad ta'allum.
Oh my God. Yeah. Rafa can speak two languages. Okay. Not only Rafa, but actually Many student or all of student can speak two languages here between Arabic and English. Okay, Rafa, but in this program, what language, I mean, do you improve, do you develop English or Arabic in this Daurah program?
I develop English
English. Why do you choose English in this program?
because English is international language, and if I can mastering English, I want to sharing my experience about Islam in all over the world.
Yep, okay. Rafa, how many meetings in Daurah program? How many meetings?
3 times
3 times in the morning,
in the morning,
and then
in the afternoon, and in the evening.
yep, in the evening. In the morning, what ever have you studied here?
I study grammar,
Mhm.
listening, speaking, and writing.
Wow, that's very complete. Grammar, speaking, and then listening, also reading. Yeah. Oh my God, that's really amazing, Rafa. Rafa, I want you to talk about your activity first in this Daurah program. I mean, in this fasting month program.
I want to tell about my daily activity in the Aura program. I always get up at 2 o'clock. After that, I take ablution. After that, I take night prayer until 3 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock, I go to kitchen to take supper with my friend until 30 past 3. After that, I prepare and I go to mass to wait to prayer.
Yeah, okay, enough. Rafa, do you like grammar?
Yes, I like.
Do you understand grammar?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Can I test you about your grammar?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Please translate my sentence into English quickly. Saya tidak makan sekarang.
I don't eat now.
Saya tidak makan kemarin.
I did not eat yesterday.
Saya sedang makan sekarang.
I am eating now.
Saya sedang makan kemarin.
I was eating yesterday.
Saya sudah makan sekarang.
I have eaten now.
Saya sudah makan kemarin.
I had eaten yesterday.
Saya sudah sedang makan sekarang.
I have been eating now.
Good. I have eaten what tenses?
Simple perfect tense.
I had eaten what tenses?
Simple past perfect tense.
I am eating what tenses?
Simple present continuous tense.
I was eating what tenses?
Simple past continuous tense.
Yes. Good. You have a good grammar, I think. Okay. How many auxiliaries are in simple present tense verbal?
2 auxiliaries.
2 auxiliaries. What about to be in simple present tense nominal?
There are 3 auxiliaries.
3 auxiliaries. What are they?
They are is MR.
Is MR. What about auxiliaries in simple present continuous? I mean to be in simple present continuous. What are they?
They are is MR.
Is MR. In past continuous?
Was were.
What about in simple present perfect tense? How many auxiliaries?
2 auxiliaries.
What are they?
Have has.
What? Have, has. Have, I uses.
Have.
You.
Have.
We.
Have.
They.
Have.
We.
Have.
He.
Has.
She.
Has.
Has. Okay, good. Rafa, by the way, do you like technology also?
Yes, I like technology.
What is the reason so that you like technology?
Because with technology, I can study many science. Because without technology, I cannot live in this era. With technology, I can chatting with my friend. I can video call with my family, and technology make me easy to doing everything.
Yeah, okay. I agree with you. Technology, you had, I mean, you have just presented about the positive effect of technology. And now, show me about the negative. Is there negative effect of
Yes.
technology? Can you tell me about the negative effect of technology?
Yes.
Please tell.
The negative effect of technology such as many criminality, many poor, many many people hungry, and many and can eat forest 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 resort.
Yep, okay. Rafa, do you also memorize Al-Quran?
Sometime
How many juz have you memorized?
I have 4 juice.
4 juz. How many months or years do you
Uh,
memorize 5 juz? I mean 4 juz. How many months?
mm, 5 months.
Only 5 months. That's really amazing. Only 5 months, Rafa can memorize 4 juz. Insya Allah, Rafa, ya, Pak, insya Allah, God willing, for 1 year, Rafa can finish 30 juz of Al-Quran, insya Allah. Yeah,
Amin.
yeah. Okay, Rafa, thank you, Rafa.
You're welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, I forget. How old are you, Rafa?
I'm 13 years old.
13 years old. That's good. Okay, now I would like to say something with your friends. Wafa. Okay, please give the microphone to Wafa. Yeah. Hello,
Hi,
Wafa. Yeah, okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, thank you. Okay, Rafa. I mean Wafa. Introduce yourself.
I want to introduce myself. My name is Abdul Wapa. You can call me Wapa. I am from Kuala Pambuang, but now I stay in Sampit because I study at Assa'adaat Boarding School. I'm class 2 of High Junior School. My hobby is playing football. My ambition is teacher. I am 14 years old
Yep. Your hobby is playing football. Why do you like playing football?
because if I playing football, make I happy and make my body healthy.
Healthy. Here in this boarding school, do you always play football?
Uh, always
Do you
always Sunday.
or every on Sunday? Yeah.
Okay.
Every on Sunday because you are holiday,
Yes,
you play football with your friends.
yes.
Oh, good. So in the school, the student also can do some exercises. One of them is playing football, but they can play football on Sunday, right? Wafa, how long do you study in this boarding school?
I study in boarding school for 2 years.
For 2 years. Do you feel at home here?
Yes, I do.
Why do you feel at home here?
Because in Asadubang school, I get many experience, I get many friends, and then and also I can memorize the Quran.
Also, you can memorize the Quran. How many juz have you memorized?
I 5 years.
5 juz, yeah. Only 5 juz. It's okay. Be patient and memorize hard, step by step. Inshallah, you will finish your Al Quran memorizing. Inshallah. Okay, Wafa, in the evening, I want like you to tell your activity only in the evening, in the night. Okay.
I want to tell about my activity in the evening. In the evening, I take Maghrib prayer, and after that, I take my food in the kitchen, and then I take Isha prayer with my friend in the mosque, and after that, I take Tarawih prayer, and then I prepare for studying list
Yep.
in
Yeah.
auditorium.
Okay. Later, after you come back to your house, I mean, will you still memorize Al Quran in your house?
Yes, inshallah.
Inshallah, yeah. Okay. I do hope you to always remember your Al Quran memorizing in your house. Okay.
Yes,
Because if you seldom memorize your Al Quran, I'm afraid you will forget it. You will forget it. So keep spirit to memorize Al-Quran. Although you get holiday from this boarding school, although you are at home. Okay. Uh, Tell me a little bit of your activity in your house.
In house, I take walk with my friend. I play handphone, and I help my mother in the house. And also I playing football with my friend.
Yep. Okay. Good. Wafa, beside reading Al-Quran, and then what do you always read? I mean, beside reading Al-Quran, what is the others?
I read book,
Book, and then
and I read comic.
comic, yeah. Read a book, comic, and then do you study kitab also? The yellow book?
Yes,
Yes,
sometimes.
sometime. So, do you like reading?
Yes, I like reading
Why do you like reading?
because if I always reading, my knowledge will add.
Yeah, okay. Tell me about the importance of reading.
I want to tell about the importance of reading. Reading is very important because reading is branch of sense. You know, if you always reading, your knowledge will add. And by reading, you can get many experience, even you can get many sense. You know, by reading, you can know what you don't know. And by reading, you can be richer. And if you be richer, you can make many books and you can famous because your book read many many people.
Yep, okay. Wafa, thank you.
You are welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Uh, I would like to demonstrate or doing a podcast with the other student. There are two student left on my left side, and I have already made a podcast with three male students on my right side, and then I would like to change my position to my right side. Okay, but before it, uh, for everybody who is still listening our podcast, I would like to say thank you very much. And the student, I would like also tell that the student will get certificate after they have passed their studying during for 15 days. During for 15 days, they have also already passed the final test. But something that you have to know, something that I would like to tell to you, that here there are some levels to get the certificate. The first level is basic English, and the second level is general English, and the third level developing skills, and the last level leather advanced or methodology. But for them, I mean, the students who are sitting in front of me, because they have just learned English, they have already studied English, they only pass the basic English class, because they only study for 15 days. But later, after passing one program, after they come back from their holiday to this boarding school, they will continue again to the higher level. They will get the higher certificate to general English. Okay, everybody, I would like to change to another member. First, I want to talk with Aldi. Aldi, how are you, Aldi?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Very well, thank you. Aldi, please introduce yourself.
Well, everybody, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ali Syafti Ramadan. My call name is Alice R. I am from Sampit. I school at Assa'adaat boarding school. I am class 2 of junior high school. My hobby is playing football. My ambition is success person. I am 14 years old.
Years old. Your ambition is success person. If you become success person, if you are success leader, you have much money, luxury house, luxury car. What will you do?
I will help poor and I help orang miskin.
Yep, you will have the poor
The,
people.
the poor people and
Mhm.
I help
Who will you help?
many people.
Many people. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How friendly LDSR is that leader after having much money, he will help the poor people. Okay, my God bless you. And then Aldi, how long do you stay in this boarding school?
2 years.
For 2 years.
Yes.
Now, I want you to tell about. I want to know about your family. Do you have brother?
I have two brother.
Have two brothers. Do you have sister?
No.
No. What is your father's name?
Ahmad Fauzi.
Ahmad Fauzi. Yeah. And what is your mother's name?
Ida Rustati.
Ida
Rustati.
Ustati. Yeah, maybe your father. Yeah, your father now. I mean, your parents now are listening you. I'm sure that they will be proud of you very much because you can speak English very well. Beside that, also you can speak Arabic, and you are process. You are still processed to memorize Al Quran in this boarding school. Okay, during you study here for 2 years,
Yes.
stay in this boarding school for 2 years, I think you have many experience, you have many activities, experience, something very interesting you get in this boarding school. I would like to know, to show to the public or to your friends, to your family, what is your experience in this boarding school.
Okay, brother. I want to tell about my experience during in Asarat boarding school. My experience during in Asarat boarding school, I get many friends and I get many reward and I get many science and knowledge. And I ever join fasting month program and I choose in English program and I get understand speak English and I can translate Indonesian language into English.
Yeah, okay. After this, you will get holiday. You will come back to your house. You will go home to your house. After you arrive in your house, with whom do you always speak English?
With my friend.
Your friend. Is there your friend who can speak English? Your friend can speak English?
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, if you don't find a friend who can speak English, Aldi, you can practice your English by yourself by reading book and was that listening music, or you can call your friend or you can call me to practice the English, or you can translate Indonesian into English and English into Indonesia. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Aldi.
Yes. You are welcome.
How are you?
I am fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay. The last member, Ilham. Yeah. Please, Ilham, be closer to the microphone. How are you, Ilham?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Fine. Thank you. Ilham, please introduce yourself.
Well, everybody, I want to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ilham Pratama. You can call me Ilham. I'm from Central Kalimantan. I school at Assa'adaat boarding school. I'm class 2 of junior high school. My hobby is playing football. My ambition is success person. I'm 14 years old.
40 years old. Okay, Ilham, you look so very tired today. Are you fasting, Ilham?
Yes,
Oh yeah. Okay, good. And how old are you, Ilham?
I'm 14 years old.
14
Years old.
years old. Okay. In this month, I think it's a good month. This month is full of barakah. I want to know your opinion about fasting month. Okay, please present about your opinion of this fasting month.
Okay, I want to tell about my opinion of fasting month. Fasting month is the best month for Muslim people. Why? Because in fasting month we must bear ourselves from hungry and thirsty from azan subuh until azan maghrib. And in fasting month there are get supper, have beer, have breakfast, reciting Al-Quran, and take Tarawih prayer, and many people play firecracker in fasting month.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Ilham, when will you go home?
I go home yesterday. Yes.
Yep. When will you go home?
Last night. Last night. In the night.
In the night. You will go home in the night, not in the morning.
Not
No, yeah, you will go home in the night. Uh, who will pick you up?
my my mother.
Your mother. Where are you from, Ilham?
I'm from Central Kalimantan.
Central Kalimantan. How far is your house from here? I mean, how many hours do you cover the distance from here to your house? How,
Seven
7 hours.
seven
7 minutes.
tiga 30 minutes.
30 minutes. So it's very near. Okay, your house from Assa'adaat is very near. Only 30 minutes. Uh, why don't you go home tomorrow morning? Why do you go home tonight? Why?
Because I want get supper in my home.
You want to get supper in your home? Yeah. Do you miss your parents?
Yes.
Oh my God, Ilham. Okay, but don't forget to always memorize or read Al Quran. Okay, and don't forget also to develop your English. Yep, Ilham.
Okay.
Okay, and then Ilham, you have brother and sister.
I have sister.
You have sister. What is your activity in your house?
My activity in my house is play with my friend, meet with my family, and take walk
Mm-hmm.
and play with my sister and help my mother.
Yeah. Okay. Bring your book. Okay, and open and study in your house. Okay. Thank you, Ilham.
You are welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, everybody. This is our podcast this afternoon. I'm so sorry if you find some mistake of our podcast because today is fasting month. We feel very tired and thirsty. Also, the students are very hungry, thirsty, and feeling tired. So, if you find some mistakes or unperfect perform from me, I mean from us, uh, I would like to apologize. I would like to apologize to you, uh, and let's meet us maybe tonight because I mean tonight here there will be closing program and the student will perform the results of the program from aerobic program and English program and also from the student was that who develops the yellow book. They will perform in the mass letter. uh, I want you all to, I mean, to watch our demonstration tonight. Let's close our meeting by reading Hamdalah together.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.